How's everybody doing today? Hope you all are having a great day. We all know that we got a lot to clean up here in this country. Seems like Biden has pardoned a lot of people that should be in jail, in many people's opinion, mine included. Evidently, found out today that Bondi's not going to go after Fauci at all. I'm hoping he'll be grabbed by some of these other countries that have him up for war crimes, and they do something with him. I don't know where he is at the current time, but I'd love to help. Also, it looks like there's just more and more releases. We've got a lot of redactions that are going back in, and they're going to have to unredact some of this stuff, and the reason is because they protected a bunch of billionaires, and they're going to have to unprotect them. But they didn't have any problems with letting out a lot of information about one of the victims who has come out in the past. She's testified, and she's still alive, and she has a practice going on. I believe she's a psychiatrist of some kind. Who would be better at it than somebody who absolutely knows? I was listening to her speak this morning on one of the podcasts, and very articulate, very good, very cool person. At any rate, now they threw her name out there, they put her ID out there with her address and all that kind of stuff. They really, boy, let me tell you, they threw her under the bus, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to take, the more that we scream that these things have to be unredacted, the more that they're going to unredact them incorrectly, so that people bitch about that, and they're like, hey man, your redactions are so screwy, you've got these victims, and all this kind of stuff, and these terrible things are happening because they're gonna end up making buffoons of themselves, because that's what they do. Oh, did I do that? Did I do that? It's such bullshit, what they get away with when they play stupid. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to play stupid, and they're going to make us scream that they got to stop unredacting these things so quickly, and then they're going to take years to do it, and we'll forget all about it, and it'll just be another part of the circus. We're now looking at Ring 3. We don't have anybody on the high wire, but we have monkeys jumping on in all forces. So that's basically where we are, folks. I have much more faith in our hackers, the kids, the people who can take these things and unredact them themselves, and that's what we need to do. First we need all the files. We haven't even gotten all the files, and I'm sure that the ones that they don't want us to see the most are going to be last, because they're trying to make us do things that are going to have us say, stop, you idiots, stop this. You're making people commit suicide. Obviously somebody's going to commit suicide over this because they didn't want to be put on the files, and that's how they do. They're all about humiliation, murder. That's what they do, and they get us to where we say, no, you have to protect us, or no, you can't do it this way. You have to do it correctly. And then they say, yeah, but correctly, it's going to take forever. And you're like, look, you can't do it this way. We know you're incompetent. They're not incompetent. They might be a little bit, but they've planned all this shit for a long time, and they've got their ways. I don't think they were planning on everybody still being involved. Nothing to see here. Move on, folks, and that type of stuff doesn't seem to be working. It's not going to work for me. I'll be on this for years if that's how long it takes. But I doubt very seriously that any of them will do their job and actually protect these people. I don't know. What do you think?